Hello guys, how you guys doing? Just look up here, look up here, look up here. This guy's life was cut short by his mother's best friend. This guy you're seeing here got a visa to travel to the US, and the only person that knew about his traveling or his movement was his mother's best friend. Not just a best friend, her childhood best friend. The mother confided in her best friend that the son will be traveling to the US very shortly. So before the guy was about to travel, the best friend to the mom now brought some cooked food and gave to the guy as a gift that he was traveling to the US, that she would like him to eat this food as a kind of parting gift. The guy innocently, without suspecting any foul play, took this food and ate it. Then he moved out of the house, went to the airport, boarded the flight. On his way to the US, he started having some tummy upset. He never even thought that it was the mom's best friend that put something in his food or on his food, and that was rat poison. The mother's best friend dropped rat poison right inside the food. So there was an emergency. The guy was rushed to the hospital where he was given some first aid, and some tests were conducted, and it was found out that the food he ate previously was poisoned. So this is just the short story. I don't want to talk length, but I want to emphasize on something. Listen, anything that enters your mouth should be sacred. The only two persons that you don't suspect that may harm you are your parents. Not even distant relatives or friends or what we shall. There is no best friend in this world. But you see, this woman confided in her best friend, and it was the same best friend that wasted her son. Just see how the best friend bite her son that was traveling to the US. So anything that will enter your mouth must be controlled by you or your parents. If you are married and you are sure of the person you're married, you can even trust the person. But only you should control what enters into your mouth. People cannot easily harm you, if not through poison or through direct physical contact, or probably somebody drops something and you mashed on it, or somebody poisons you, or somebody stabs you, or somebody shoots you. But once you can control what enters right inside your mouth, your life will be long. But once you start eating from best friend, listen, it is your best friend that will hit you the most. The person that envies you the most is your best friend, especially when your best friend is not doing well. Because success attracts envy. Or you can say that success attracts jealousy. And if the person that is envying you is so wicked, it can go to the extent of elimination. That was what happened to this young guy traveling overseas. Because of the mother's trust, because of best friend, what have you, was what rendered his son bite. So what have we learned in this case now? Do not eat food given to you by people, whether it's your best friend. Once you are not there when it was prepared, you don't know how it was prepared, do not eat that food. The best you can do is, I'm not eating, or you can even accept from the person, because sometimes if you don't accept it from somebody, they might feel that you're suspecting them. Take the food. When the person leaves your house, then drop it somewhere. Don't eat it. But the mother to this deceased guy never knew that the best friend was envying her. That how could her son be traveling to overseas? Probably she didn't have a person that is traveling. So Evie has said, but this was her childhood friend that did this heinous crime to her best friend. So do not trust anybody. You can trust, but there is a limit to which you can trust people. Because you do not know he is who. And once the poison enters into the system, it's very hard to treat. Because by the time you may have got the treatment, the thing must have destroyed some of the organs in the body. So the only best way to avoid these problems is prevention. They say prevention is better than cure. Do not trade your life with best friend scenario. You want to trade your life with my best this, my best that. That word, that adjective, best friend, best this, best that has killed so many people. Remember in the Shakespearean book, Julius Caesar, when he was to be stabbed the last time, it was Brutus. It was Brutus that put the sword that finally killed him. Look at Campore in Burkina Faso, that killed his best friend Thomas Sankara. Look at Patrick Lumumba. Look at Laureate, the Congo leader. Is it Laureate Kamumba or what? I don't know the man's name again. These are people best friends have eliminated. Best friend is only one you are talking one-on-one. If you want to drink something and you want to ease yourself, take the drink to the toilet or to the bathroom. Even though you forget to take it to the bathroom, forget that drink and get new one. You must control what enters into your mouth. You must control what happens to you. It's not a question of best friend or not. But make sure you do not do it to the glaring view of your friend, so it doesn't begin to feel bad. But always make sure you control what enters into your mouth. Let me stop here and have a good day.